The action continues well into the evening at the McEwen Petroleum Waimate 50. Each year, the North versus South Drift Challenge puts on a show of pro-level drifting. There's a freestyle drifting demonstrations in between the racing lineup, a great opportunity for the local Drift South series to mix it up with drivers from the Valvoline D1NZ Drifting Championship. The drift show is led by two-times New Zealand champion Daniel Wilhouse, otherwise known as Fanger Dan. Driving the Century Batteries Ford Mustang RTR, Fanger Dan brings a selection of North Island-based drifters to the Waimate 50, where the boys from the south go head-to-head for bragging rights as the Waimate 50 Drift Champion.
So here we are at the Waimate 50. This is my 5th year in a row. Such an awesome community and everything down here. And it's so good to bring a good bunch of guys with me to put on a show. First time in Waimate with the Mustang, so yeah, really cool. We were hoping to bring the Ford Falcon back down, the 4-seater, to take people for hot laps, but it didn't quite get there, so hopefully we'll have that here next year.
Two-time New Zealand champion Darren Kelly was on hand for a bit of fun in his B car, swapping out his 800 horsepower R35 GTR for the trusty Nissan Skyline R34.
No, it's really awesome to have the 34 back out. First time driving it in about 3 years, so it's good to finally get a motor back in it. A lot of time and effort's gone into the 35 over the last 3 years of competition, and haven't really had a chance to get into this car. So it's pretty cool to have this back out, and Waimate's a pretty iconic event, and it's pretty cool to be back on a street course.
The man to beat around Waimate for the Drift Challenge is none other than pro driver Andrew Redwood, piloting the V8-powered FCRX7 to back-to-back Waimate Drift King titles.
I don't know about being the king of Waimate, but I definitely enjoy coming back here. And yeah, the town's awesome. It's always a fun time coming down here and just racing all day and then partying all night. I think I'll just make a point not to beat my competitor, but to try and win the crowd. Just being on their door and my lead runs, making sure I'm sticking it to the wall and just making it look real exciting.
The Ellis-Lea Farms North versus South Drift Show is held on Saturday night, where the North Island drivers take on the South head-to-head in a battle tree format.
Got the party lights up front.
There's no rules, not like normal drifting competition anyway, but with no judging officials, it all comes down to who can win the crowd vote in tandem elimination, where proximity is everything. Each driver competes in a lead and chase run before the fans cheer for their favourite driver. The drivers with the best crowd response go through to the next round.
Hands in the air, ladies and gentlemen, if you think Andrew Redwood.
The sun was just setting in Waimate, but things were already getting wild.
Oh! Gaz Wider versus Glenn Pupich, Drift South champion. What do you think, Gaz? Troy Campbell in the little SR BMW.
There was plenty of carnage in the first round of battles, the South putting in some good laps early on. Christchurch's filthy Phil Sutherland, the one to watch in his V8-powered Nissan S15.
Fanger Dan on the lead.
Fanger Dan was the crowd favourite, going door to door with Drift South champion Dan Curry.
Left hook. Looks back at Dan Curry. Dan Curry's hunting down that red corner. Fanger Dan puts a hand in the air.
Sam Dunfoy was bringing the four-door sedan swing in the A31 Zafiro, another victory for the South.
Team Gusto in the A31 Zafiro.
Redwood, the defending champion, was a man on a mission in the quarterfinals. Waimate voting him in to the top four.
Logan Mooney trying to fend off that hungry FC RX-7. Look at your defending Drift King, Andrew Redwood. 6 national D1NZ championship titles on track right now. Line up that rear quarter. Flames spinning out of the R34. Big at Ann Woolhouse, 2-time New Zealand champion, bringing his Ford Mustang RTR to the Waimate 50. Hand out the window, Sam Dunfoy.
It was an OMT one more time battle for Darren Kelly and Gaz Wider, two of New Zealand's best, putting on an epic display of pro drifting.
They kiss.
Darren Kelly, make some noise!
Darren Kelly getting the victory from the crowd. As the cream rose to the top, it would be a North-North-South-South semi-final for Sutherland and Sam Dunfoy getting entangled.
Oh! Can you believe it? Friendly fire, the two South Island boys. Andrew Redwood tries to close back up in. Darren Kelly took it wide, allowed him to do that. Now look at the speed from Andrew Redwood trying to get up on that A-pillar.
Andrew Redwood was looking unstoppable, sending his mate Darren into battle for third and fourth.
Just coming in super hot all over the rear quarter.
A pair of Japanese sedans sideways on the streets. It was a victory for the South, with Sam Dunfoy getting the vote in his A31 Safiro. The final battle of the night was under the cover of darkness, a one more time matchup between Filthy Phil Sutherland and defending champ Andrew Redwood. Redwood, the Californian Kiwi, making it 3 from 3 with another victory at the Waimate 50.
What a chase from Andrew Redwood.
And the NADCAT MCRX7, Andrew Redwood.
Yeah, happy driving, Phil, and thanks to all the crowd, man. That's awesome, 3-peat. So, yeah, cheers for having me down again, and it's been a good time.
Well, nothing but madness from the drifters, who always put on an entertaining display. After the break, we go racing once again in the Ellis-Lea Farms Invitational Feature Race.